Hello, Gal. Oh, come on, really? This should have worked. It didn't work. Let me try this. Is that gonna work? Come on. There we go. That worked. Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris. And I think you knew that. Pretty sure you knew that. If not, you're probably in the wrong stream. You could very well be in the wrong stream. Maybe you're in the right one. I don't know. What I do know is that I was streaming earlier on YouTube in the tech channel, if only to talk about what's been on my mind. Everybody say it with me. Mass delusion. No, Mastodon. And I don't know. It's a shiny AI art for sure. In fact, I can pull that up if you've got any good prompts. Mine, I can pull up the Stable Diffusion on the web. I can't. I learned I can't really do it. I can't show you Midjourney because it would be against the terms of service, like to broadcast anybody else's Midjourneying. I can't. So I can't do that specifically. Oh, cool. Like the Fibonacci sequence Darth Vader turned out really cool. Let's see here. Let's try this. I'll do one for you here. Imagine me and you and me. Abstract art. Okay, so let me toggle Microsoft Edge. Fart? Why did it? It shouldn't have done that, but I guess I have to. I had it cropped earlier for the web thing. Yesterday's what were we doing yesterday? Oh, retro commercials. All right, so we've got. I did Fibonacci sequence, Darth Vader, abstract art. I ended up doing the funny thing. I uploaded one. I found one. I generated myself. You can upload a photo to Midjourney, and it will iterate on that. So I can take a picture of myself, upload it, and then you can give me a prompt, and then we can turn around some art. So if you've got a prompt for me. Yeah, see, I'm not sure about that. It didn't really get Fibonacci. Yeah, didn't really know that. Let's try it again. Had fun with the similar prompt. Futuristic city. Let's go more specific, because this will definitely be good. Dude, these abstract images. This is art. Like this, you could not convince me. You cannot claim that does not look like art, because it absolutely does. Man. All right, we'll try futuristic city, towering buildings, photorealistic. Wow. Okay, so the Fibonacci, the sequence that I ran for Fibonacci sequences. Here, let me download. I'll put them into Discord for y'all to see. I'm like living in Discord here. Let me go into AI art. Okay, dragged and dropped them in there. Stable Diffusion on the desktop didn't do as well either, oddly enough. Okay, so here we go. There's a futuristic city. Not quite photorealistic, but there we go. What about that? Now, this is not a high res either. Oh, yeah, Midjourney can. Specific is in Chris Perillo, Gnome, Dark. Yeah, being specific. The more specific you are with your prompts, the better we can. The more, like Jedi did. Let me drag it into. I'll drag it also into AI art. She asked for this is what. Let me show you what Midjourney did. Do you want to know what Midjourney did? Do you want to know? Do you really want to know what Midjourney did? Well, you have no choice. I'm going to show you, because she said E.T. with Marty McFly. I was like, okay, that's not bad. And for the most part, it handled it well. There were a few sequences though that I felt didn't do as well. That was the output of it ended up being like a young E.T. and a young Marty McFly. Midjourney did that. Like I believe Midjourney is like a completely different level. So I can upload a photo of myself. Okay, so let's do. That's what he's reading. Start data Fibonacci. And you can get, like I said, you can grab all of these, and I can, if you want, I can download any one of them as, full-on images. I can upscale them. All right, so I can't upload my photo to Stable Diffusion, but I can to. So what would you want to see me as? What do you want to see me doing? Give me a second. I'm going to give it the prompt. I'm going to take a picture of me. Okay, and we're going to use that. Ready? Here we go. Wait. Right. Got a smiling picture of me. All right. Now, what do you want to see? Where do you want to see me? Because I can't show you as it's rendering, but I can upload the photo to Discord. Yoda or similar aliens. No, where do you want to see me? Where do you want to see me? Where would you put me? Where would I go? Anywhere? Nowhere? Somewhere? Oops, I need to turn on camo again. In Exile on Dagobah. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Midjourney again. I'm gonna grab that photo, theoretically, if it uploads. Newbies 137. So Newbies 137. There we go. Copy that URL. And now imagine prompt in Exile on Dagobah. Okay. Midjourney is generating right now. No, wait, hang on. You want to see me in Palpatine's throne on Exegol? That might. I don't know if it would have enough to build Exegol or maybe I can try Palpatine's throne and see what that. In comic book style. Okay, I can add in comic book style here to the Dagobah or in the Palpatine one. Right now it's generating. Because what I have to do is basically I have to copy and paste, drag and drop. Oh, since it's Discord actually, I can make this easier. Ooh, bless me. Sorry. All right, it's generating. Boy, it did not. It's coming together. Thank you. I'm going to be pasting it into AI art here. Let's, I can't do it in Discord, can I? How else can I do this? Oh god, this is just weird. Oh my god, this is like friggin' creepy. This is seriously freaking creepy. Okay, let's do this. I'm thinking about how to be most efficient. Okay, I have to do Stable Diffusion on my desktop, then flip back, and paste into MakerDeck. Okay, pasting into Discord now. Just go into AI. Look at my face. It did not nail the likeness. I probably need more steps. I need to iterate. Like, it definitely did not. I think the swamps took away from on the swamp. I feel it. This using the word swamp kind of took away from it. So I could do that as the foundation. So I wonder if I could. How about imagine. I'm gonna imagine it on Palpatine's throne. I'm not gonna throw too many other parameters at it. Thank you. Hey, the Free Heathen. Good to see you. This is either year 1 of exile and you're still sane, or year 50 and you're completely insane. That's what I'm saying. It does not. Thank you for popping in there, Free Heathen. Very appreciated. All right, here we go. It's closer, although, wow. What it's rendering, it's definitely dark on a throne and older versions, creepier versions of me. Oh my god. Wait until you see this. Wow. Okay. Pasting it into Discord now. Oops. I just copied it. Copy link address. Paste. Come on. For real? Hey, Dark Toy Lord. Give me a second. I can't break the terms of service. So I've got to do it this way, I guess. Really? Alright, then try this. Oops. Pasted it into the wrong channel. There we go. All right. Look at that. Look at the lower right is probably closest to me as I'm older in Palpatine's throne. So it kind of like mixed me with Emperor Palpatine on a throne, on a Sith throne, in every one of these things. In every one of them. So like this is just creepy. You see it, mine? You see it? If I just do my face as like, let's say, as a stained glass. So I'm just gonna theme imagine. Oh, oops. Where's the original link? That stained glass. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, if I'm just going with the face, I'm not going to be detailed. I'm not going to say where I am. I'm just going to have it focus on making me into a stained glass. Just giving it a theme, giving it a place to start. I didn't know. I saw someone drag and drop. I don't know if Marcus knew that. That you could drag and drop images into Midjourney. I was like, you could do that? I had no idea. Hey, T. DeGraw. Hello, Dark Toy Lord. Hope your Sunday is going well. Hope your prints are fine. I'm still going with the articulated alligators. I don't know. It's taking a while for me to get through this filament, so I have a feeling I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna switch up to. I've been doing the alligators, but I may end up switching to some of the vehicles next, just to see if I'm able to run through more of the filament. I just like the alligators. I'm a fan of articulated stuff. Well, Liz, it's not for you. I'm amazed at what can be produced after some parameter tuning. Yeah, you know, it's all about prompting. All right, let's see. Speaking of prompting, let's see. Okay. Okay, it put my face in front of a stained glass window, like hovering in front of a stained glass window, but not as a stained glass window. So let's try imagine as a stained glass window. Let's try as a stained glass window, not just stained glass window. As a. Because I wonder, I can do faces in Stable Diffusion, but I can't prompt it with something it doesn't have the model for. You have to train it, right? And I mean, I've tried Chris Pirillo, and it doesn't. It kind of chokes. Let me show you. On in Edge, if I do a generation for Chris Pirillo, this is what Stable Diffusion has. This is what it has for Chris Pirillo. Yeah, it's still putting me in front of the stained glass. Not as in the stained glass. And the teeth are just creepy. I don't even want to show you. Yeah, I need to work on the prompting. Okay, so this is this is what it thinks Chris Pirillo is. This is Stable Diffusion. This is what that Stable Diffusion thinks Chris Pirillo is. Here. Can you still see that? Yeah. Or none of them. None this, but it's close. Glasses, hair, lighter complexion. Like it's pretty close, but no cigar. So Stable Diffusion doesn't really have me. DeviantArt StreamUp has a bit more leg up on what their model's trained on. Yeah, that's the thing, is like there are all these sources, right? See, it's the face structure. Oh my god, this is me in an alternate universe. That's me. That's what Stable Diffusion. That's how it's modeled me. And I can't really. Oops. I can't train it in this or on this system. It is what it is. That's not me. Big ears, weird smile, definitely not me. Now if you were going to enter your name in there, it would, unless it had a ton of imagery, and I figured it would. But look at this, it's just this weird. This is me. Oh my god, that is just that's close-ish. Here, I feel that's close-ish. It's got the stubble even. You see what I'm saying? Empty shelves, definitely not you. I know. And Stable Diffusion on the desktop has the same problem. It makes me it's definitely putting on weight in every one of these images that it's generating. It's funny. It's an AI me. Actually, I do kind of wonder. Let me see if Midjourney knows Chris Pirillo. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I don't know. All right. I'm gonna say it's a parallel UK version. Is it really? Oh well. Feel sorry for them. Okay, I did a puppy dog pilot. Puppy dog pilot. Like pilot. Those are AI dogs. How about dog. Dog. Just dog. This is how many models out there of dog, right? Dog. You look at some of them and you can tell, like if you at a distance, not a big deal. But like as you get closer, it's like, wait, why is grass interrupting this dog's head? You know? Dog, stained glass. Whereas when you go more abstract, the results are kind of like someone could have made that. That looks like stained glass. That it looks like they look legit. That looks like someone made stained glass dogs. So like when you get into the styles, like come on, that looks like a medieval dog. It's just, yeah, it just blows me away. If I had more spare time, and I do not, I most certainly do not. I ran late on a few things today. Honestly, starting to rejigger things. I mean, I'm like, all right, what are the next things I need to do? What's next on my list? And I did a live video on Twitch. Wonder what I could do for a stained glass Perillo. Let's try it. Stained glass. Okay, let's try it. Chris Perillo. Stained glass. Might actually come close. All right. What light do you want? Disturb medic. Okay. No. Boy, it really choked. Chris Perillo was too much for it. Sith Red. Did Jedi turn these on? Oh boy. Red may be the only color I can really do. Seems like I'm running low on batteries on a couple of them. Yeah, it doesn't... I'm just getting stained glass. What? Okay, that is not a stained glass Chris Perillo. Who is that? That is... Phantom Printer, the weekend went well. Well enough. Had a good interview this weekend with Uncle Jesse. Liz has got a good idea for next week. We can do a partner celebration this coming Saturday. And then I can interview like the mods and folks. And do an all-in-one. It works for me. Make it a thing. Oh, you picked up a Prusa Mini? Nice! Congratulations! Hopefully it gets there okay, Disturbed Medic. In one piece, so to speak. Should have it by the end of the week. Nice! I'd be nervous. Like, you gotta make sure it works fine. Buying it secondhand. How well used? Like heavily used? Heavily modified? Modified at all? Needing to be tweaked? Did you get a good deal? No good deal? Good deal? Yeah? What are my favorite vegan things to make on Thanksgiving? All the things. Mashed potatoes. Green beans with almonds or nuts. Stuffing. I like the stuffing too. Phantom Printer. We didn't clip it. We didn't save the interview. It wasn't export, although we probably should have. It'd be in the archives. Yeah, it'd be in the yesterday's VOD. I suppose if someone clipped it to export, I could export it theoretically. 400 shipped, not bad, but that's about the same price you could get for a new one, Disturbed Medic. I hope you got a good one. I really do. I'm rooting for you. And if you run into problems, of course, you know plenty of people around here. I'm not sure if anybody has that time stamped from yesterday's VOD. Yeah. Well, it's just like one more thing to remember, Liz. That's the problem. Good idea, but let me see. I'm going to go into the VODs. See if I can dig it up. Video producer. 13th. So it might. Why does it say unpublished? There's muted audio in some. All right, we're publishing yesterday's. So now that's. Oh, well, I said publish. Yes. Curiouser and curiouser. Is that the... You know what? I wonder, is that the thing it's recording right now? It hasn't been 48 hours, so it's not done. The VOD only exists every 48 hours. So you basically have to remind me every couple of days. That's the problem. Because we reset the StreamYard like right before going live. And that means that we have another, what is it? Another about 24 hours or so before the VOD actually exists. Because right now, it does like a contiguous, Twitch does a contiguous 48 hours. Wasn't that a show? 48 hours? Sounds familiar at least. Sorry, I'm seeing things on Twitter there. Oh, you won one of the spools, Disturbed Medic. Nice. Nice. Mango, how are you? How art thou? As a reminder, I'm going to be shifting my broadcast schedule. Going, I think, just on the weekends here on Twitch. FYI. And just, you know, I've been crunching on other things. So, and with MakerDeck going, new is 536 shipped. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a difference. That's definitely a difference. But I'm glad you saved. Again, with MakerDeck now going 24/7, and me kind of trying to concentrate on this, that, and the other thing, I don't feel as much of a need to stream every day as I did, you know, a year ago. Which is good. I feel good about that. I'm happy about that. Let me see if I can. Someone was asking which prompt I used for that Midjourney. So I think I've got. Whoa. Chris Pirillo, God Imagined. Let me see if I can get that into just a regular Chris Pirillo with no other prompt. into Maker Deck. That's closer to a me. That's way closer, way more human. It's still not quite there, but dang close. The prompt I used for the ET was ET the extraterrestrial with it was in the style of Dr. Seuss. Pretty simple. Just the weekends? Well, truthfully, you've been killing it every day for a couple years. Guess you should cut back. Dark toilet a lot. Thank you. It's not that exhausting to me, honestly. It's been fine. Osarak, I hear you, but it just makes the weekends that much more special. Because honestly, you know, you get to a point where, like, are you oversaturating? Are you doing too much? And I was doing it every day because I just needed something to do. Well, now I'm not low or not having problems doing anything. I'm busy. I didn't even get to the thing I needed to edit. I've been trying to do the weekly vlogs on my old YouTube channel, and it's been fine. It's worked, but honestly, the way that YouTube has been doing shorts, I kind of think that I just need to work on shorts for my YouTube channels, really. Because it's just it's one of those things where I had this discussion today with on YouTube, right? And hang on. I got tired, honestly, and this may turn into another masterclass, but I was going on about Mastodon. This is important, and you all need to understand, you do need to understand this. Like, if you swim in the world of social media, not everyone here is a creator. I understand that. I am. And so consequently, I have to face certain things that you don't if you're not a creator. And a creator, content creator, some people have said content creator is not a streamer. You may be a streamer. Well, you still got to deal with this stuff. Because ultimately, if you're a streamer, you got to find where are you going to get your attention? Where does your attention come from? Well, you do it on Twitch, right? Where do Twitch people come from? They come from elsewhere. They may be on Twitch, right? But ultimately, you're going to get more of, you're going to get more attention to your Twitch stream when you look beyond Twitch, if that makes sense. Netkissa, thank you for following. Uber Superfly, I'm glad you'll be here for the Saturday cereal celebrations. There will still be, I don't know if it's going to start at 6. I may start it earlier now. If I'm just doing it on the weekends, I may be able to do it longer on the weekends. That's a distinct possibility. It's a very distinct possibility. But I will still be having cereal. I'd like to do retro stuff. There is an exception, though. I think, this week Life Day? I think this week's Life Day. I think Thursday. Let me see here. Thursday we'll have a special broadcast. Life Day. Thursday is Life Day. Yep. Gonna do Life Day. So 6 o'clock Thursday. We're definitely gonna be doing Life Day. And thanks again, Uber Superfly. Groggy Nod, happy to see you here. Netkissa, why does that name, that handle sounds so familiar, and I don't know why. I don't know. Sometimes usernames sound like incredibly familiar to me. Oh, the current print, I'm doing the articulated alligators for Toys for Tots. But tomorrow or overnight, I'm probably gonna do the same thing. But tomorrow, I may be slicing up a new a new model. Probably going with the vehicles because I mean seriously, I've got this filament's not gonna get used any other way, so I've got to like use it on something. So there's probably gonna be really good infill. It's a beige. It's a printed solid beige. I can't run it through the Bambu. The Bambu does not like printed solid filament. I have learned that a few times over. It just does not like it, like at all. It's just a thing. So as much as I'd be able to like run through it, it just doesn't like it. Polymaker's been great on both the printers, but printed solid filament on the Bambu, not a good thing. Shouldn't be anyone else with a similar name. Net is English. Netpart is English. Kissa is native language. Finnish. I for some reason I was like, huh, it sounded terribly familiar. It jams on Bambu. It's totally a Bambu jammer. It jams. It has problems with the Bambu on the Bambu. Oh, do I? Oh, I do have a couple things to show. Got to Dollar Tree. I can't remember if I showed this last year or not, but Dollar Tree now has the stockings. The Mandalorian stockings are now. They didn't have many of them, unfortunately. But found these at the Dollar Tree today. Took a trip to Dollar Tree. You see it? Grogu stocking. Grogu stocking and this wonderful coloring book, an activity book with cutout gift tags on the back. And then look at the gift tags. Really nice. Oops, got the reflection going on there. Star Wars. These were only like, well, now they're $1.25, unfortunately. But they've got like the cover's holiday, but the inside not as holiday-ish. Somewhat. See some hot. Have yourself a Wookiee little Christmas there, trooping through the snow. All right, some of these are. This is Jedi's stocking, gingerbread. So I mean, for $1.25, not bad. Not bad at all. Dollar Tree. Those would be Dollar Tree. Still have a Bambu on pre-order. Oh. You're lucky the invoice would come at the worst time. Timing is everything. I did, let's see here, the, should have turned out. Man, I've got, give me a sec. another thing I want to be printing. I just haven't had the bandwidth. What is this? Is there we go. It's starting to bother me again. Alright, I needed to move things off so that I could upload the photos there. What can you get a Wookiee for Christmas when he already owns home? What can you get in a hurry for a furry kind of friend like that to take home? It put me in the metaverse. I did a Pixar Chris Pirillo. The Pixar Chris Pirillo turned out pretty well. Saturday's Maker Deck stream discussion. That's probably where it was. Okay, there we go. Netkiss. That makes sense. That makes total sense because like that just names sounds so recently familiar. That would explain why. And now I know. And knowing is half the battle. See how these turned out. Pretty well. Huzzah! Sometimes the tail on these prints gets off, so I have to kind of keep a close eye on it. Do I have anything I could be actively printing right now? The 2x alligator for sure. Do a small, no, don't want to do that. Take too long. I'm looking at things that may not be, overnight. Oh, I did the Lego stud yesterday. Lizards. The 4-hour prints from. Come on. Oh, I may be asleep by then. Yeah, it's a safe bet. We'll do a 200% Cali Dragon. That's an easy giveaway. Okay, now I'm following the Filament Librarian on Mastodon. Oh. Chris from RepRap from Earth is on Mastodon as well. Always good to find new people to connect with. Okay, so that now. Oh, I gotta download those photos, don't I? I'm printing the Cali Dragon next. I'm gonna spin that up. MakerDeck is on fire. It's been actually MakerDeck has been like incredibly busy. There are times I'm like, okay, I'm printing, but I can't even get in because it's full. I'm like, I love that. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Do, do, do. All you need is love. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm hoping to get, like, 'cause like I said, what's been dominating my time with printing, I haven't even started to print because I've been debating whether I want to. The Princess Leia Endor figure from I don't have any green. That's the thing I got to order. Polymaker green. Dang it. I'm out of army green and I need it. I can't do the Princess Leia without it. I can do the other pieces though. I can at least start the other pieces, like the black and the skin tone. I have plenty of that. Or at least for the small pieces. I'll end up printing, for the Princess Leia, I'll probably end up printing, I'm thinking 4 or 5. It won't take that, it'll be inconsequential, like in terms of what it takes. Or how long it'll take. That's not as big of a deal. Because I'm not doing, there's no pieces that would require swapping filaments. Hoping your snowball comes before Christmas with no guarantees. Finally spilled the beans and told hubby yesterday that I bought a new printer. I was totally expecting a negative reaction. He's in as long as I print the necessary part to fix our old printer. You have to print the part. Oh, that's easy. That's an easy price to pay. You can handle that. That's simple. That's easy. Super straightforward. Super easy. Yeah, it seems like, I gotta tell you, on Twitter, like, you know, I've been, like, I've posted a few of the things, like the generation stuff that I've been doing, but like the Midjourney stuff, for some reason, has been, AI art and Midjourney tags have really worked well. I'll be honest. The old printer's cheap. Prusa Mark 1 copy. Learn so much. Well, see, that's the thing. You know, if it got you to the point where you are now, then that's outstanding. That's amazing. You know, you're on a journey. It's not about the destination with 3D printing. It's about the journey, right? And learning. And of course, it's also about Star Wars figures. Let's be honest. Let's not delude ourselves, people. Thank you very much. Man. Oops. Wouldn't mind the Szechuan sauce. Isn't that the Rick and Morty one? Is that the Rick and Morty sauce? The Szechuan, isn't that it? I haven't seen an episode. Are we done with this season? I have not seen a new episode hit my inbox. Oh, speaking of season, I think there's a new on Paramount. What's it called? Yellowstone. I think a new Yellowstone is out tonight. At least I'm pretty sure it is. Oh wait, hang on. That's not right. Two episodes? Yeah, back to back? Okay. Took a break, comes back in a week or two. Okay, thank you, Disturbed Medic. Oh, thank you for the next episode. I'll have to remember that on the 20th. I had a feeling. I was like, I don't think it was a season closer. See, NetKissa, you will have gone further than I ever will with 3D printing. I'm much like I'm even less inclined to get into it than Uncle Jesse. And Uncle Jesse, like, he gets into it, but like it's he's like me in terms of like the plug and play kind of thing. Like just get it done, and that's me in a nutshell. One of them did not upload very cleanly. Give me a second. Ooh, sorry. Monsu Josh, hello. Oh, woo. Blah. Wonder how Seth Rogen's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film will be. Oh, that'll be good. I'll probably watch that. I'd like to get out maybe this weekend. Maybe, a matinee on Tuesday. A Tuesday to see Black Panther. That'd be great. Is it long? It's COVID-19. Oh, Seahorse. Oh, by the way, Seahorse, thank you for following me on Mastodon today. I caught that. Thank you. You're on the Twitch server, which is good. I trust Leo. I'm still debating doing a Locker Gnome server. I got to do more investigation, though. I need to ask more questions. Thank you for the tweet, Groggy Nod. Thank you very much. Here, it's a good movie. Yeah, no, I've heard a lot of really good things about it. A lot. I was gonna see it anyway, but so Tuesdays I think are the days that it like Regal and AMC, they have like discounted prices, like where everything's basically like half off. But I'm not sure if that's. Let me see here. I'm not sure if that's just matinee. No, not Regal Robot. Regal Cinemas. Reg Movies. Reg Movies. But you got to do it like on Tuesdays. That's the thing. Wakanda Forever. Wakanda Forever. And you can't watch it in all the screens. Tuesday. Let's see here. Let's see if I can come close to a matinee on Tuesday. Yeah, RCC Value Day. I think we're going to go see it. Hopefully Diana won't be sick again. Jedi's coming out of her cold. She's still really phlegmy though. But I'd like to, if we can't see it this weekend, then I'd like to see it next weekend. Reminds you of this. I'm sitting up straight. Thank you, Groggy Nod. Oh, Vortex, the bamboo teaser. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested. I mean, it looks like a scaled down version of the Carbon X1, which is great. I mean, like, if it works with their slicer, I like their slicer a lot. I like it a little more than Prusa. I like the design a lot more. I haven't been printing on the bamboo this past week because honestly, I know it's easy to press a button, but I've been juggling a lot lately. It takes extra bandwidth for me. And then I was like, well, what am I going to print on it? And then I was like, well, I wasn't all bullish about the Princess Leia figures, but I think I'm going to start doing that tomorrow. And good evening, 3 of 510 from BC, Canada. I will not discuss spoilers. Do not worry about Wakanda Forever because I haven't seen it. Peripheral's been good, Groggy Nod. It's a lot of the shows I've been watching have been slow burns. Like it takes Like for some of these shows, it's just like, I watch a couple episodes. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And then I get into it. So I feel that it's been great. Peripheral's been fantastic, honestly. So I've been really happy with Peripheral. It gets better with every episode. So that's how you know. It's like, okay, that's a good series. It gets better with every episode. Oh, right. Yes, I remember that episode back when I used to watch The Simpsons. 3 of 5. Hello, Celestial Rook. Andor's been awesome, too. A good slow burn. Like, it's one of those shows, like, you just want to keep watching every week. And then when they're done, it's just like, where am I going to go now? I'm not quite in between shows, though. Now, I guess there hasn't been, like, something every night for me to watch lately. Yellowstone is back tonight. I was just mentioning that. Yep. So I'll be watching that, the 2 hours. Looking forward to it. Suspecting it was some kind of upgrade. Sounds like it's the opposite. I think so. Vortex. I only caught like one tweet about it, and I'm like, from context, I was like, oh, it sounds like it's less than, which is good. Don't get me wrong. How did I become the person I am now? How did I start with 3D printers? I don't know. I've been doing things online since 1996. Done a lot. I had an opportunity to get a review unit of the Prusa Mini like a little over a year ago. Well, no, I'm sorry, almost 2 years ago. And I've been 3D printing almost every day, if not every day ever since. So I don't do much with them, not compared to most. How you doing, Mad Cat? And as a reminder, everybody, this is the week I'm stepping back a bit. I think I'm just gonna stick to just streaming on the weekends, because now that MakerDeck is going 24/7, and I'm focusing on a few other things, including personal and professional matters beyond Twitch, that kind of they sap my attention. Sap. Suck it. It's gone. So I'm basically going to just be streaming on the weekends, except for special events like this Thursday. We're going to be doing Life Day, so I'll be back on Thursday. Watching these 3D printers, still have not bought one. Budget not letting me. Longer I've waited, more to come out and confuse me more. I wish I could afford the Bamboo, just not in budget. You know, the Prusa Mini is great, though, 3. I'll tell you. I said this, I'll say it to anybody and everybody. I'm glad I ended up, I mean, everyone's like, oh, Mark 3. I'm like, yeah, it's a bit big for me. The Prusa Mini is a champ. I have 0 reservations in recommending it. And it's within a budget. I feel it's within a budget. Sell some stuff. I mean, that's how I upgrade, though. I like sell old things. Super. I mean, like what, $350? I don't think that includes like shipping and handling, but been trying to super multitask, juggling so many things at the same time. It's draining. See, it's not so much multitasking. It's just having. Hey, Data Sherpa, thank you for following. Welcome into the Play Shop. It's knowing that I only have so much mental bandwidth. Right, every day, and I'm like, okay, where am I going to concentrate my firepower? Knowing full well that Twitch is great, and I mean, I'm still gonna be streaming. Knowing that MakerDeck is 24/7, and that does take some attention as well, and the projects around it will certainly, take attention. Doing a live stream every day. Now with MakerDeck going 24/7 on Twitch, is not as my itch is being scratched, I guess, if you will. I've been having a lot of fun though doing like short videos, so I'll be still be doing TikToks and what have you. Although the one that I uploaded to The geek used to be a 4-letter word. It got promoted to nobody and nowhere. It went absolutely nowhere. Like, nobody liked it. But like the other one that I did was fine. So I feel like I'm still learning my way around what makes TikTok tick. And I'm going to I think concentrate on at least one informative little video clip a day. It's the talk part, yeah. That's the part I have not cracked. But the informative videos don't take me that long to do. Once I know what I want to do it on, it takes me maybe less than an hour to do. I'm just like shoot it, edit it, upload it. It takes me maybe a half hour to do. It does not take that long. And I've got some good ones in the good things in the pipeline. I feel I've got a desktop. Like I got all the links on the desktop of the ones I want to shoot or do. And I'm hoping. Wonder if that algorithm. Yeah, it's that damn algorithm. I was going on and on and on about algorithms today. That's the big deal, though, Groggy Nod, about traditional social media and Twitch to a certain degree. Although Twitch really doesn't have an algorithm as much as YouTube definitely does. Twitter absolutely does. Facebook does. Instagram does. TikTok does. But like, it's one of those things that I feel it's it's important to talk about that in relation to what's going on in social media today. I really do. Because the algorithm controls social media. And with something like the Fediverse, Mastodon, if you will, there's no financial model apart from direct donations. Maybe sponsorships, if you can incorporate sponsorships in some way, shape, or form. Twitch kind of customizes recommendation based on who you follow and sub to. Yeah, it's true, but not as bad. Like your sidebar. It's always got a list of the people you follow. And you can randomize, right? And like now you can get sort it differently. So it's more. I feel it's a better balanced algorithm. It plays more it plays better to creators. I feel, and that's something that I don't know. I don't know if that's going to change. Like with the big platforms, I am not expecting that to change at all. At all. Not even like, and that's where I'm turning my attention to other things like the newsletter. I was talking about this on YouTube today. I'm basically looking to. I've got a newsletter. I've had it for some time. It's still got the vestiges of the old Locker Gnome newsletter, chrisperillo.substack.com. And you can subscribe if you want. In that newsletter, I can't send something out this week because there are certain addresses that need to be removed because they were unsubscribed from the when I went out through review. So I don't want to screw things up. And I want to make sure they're removed. And Royal Nomi I'm very grateful, is helping me with that because it's a very manual process. And she asked to help, so I'm very grateful. So I'd like to maybe get the newsletter out. I've got to figure out, I couldn't do a newsletter every day, but my hope is with the newsletter is to aggregate and look for really cool things. And that's the thing, is like I'm always looking for things, right? Cool new services, interesting news, things that I find fun. And I mean, I want to pack that newsletter full of that kind of stuff. Basically make it like a link blog. Yeah, big fan. That doesn't surprise me. Number one, you've got a lot of right wingers, and I don't mean that pejoratively, joining Twitter because Musk is ostensibly a right winger. I'm not using that. I can say the term left winger, and mean it just as much. It's not pejorative. Mastodons have grown by 657. That doesn't surprise me either. Mastodon has trust me, Mastodon is like a mouse fart in terms of audience size. But what you got to understand is, like on Mastodon, because there's a higher signal to noise ratio, here's a little bit of math for you, okay? Just because it has fewer users doesn't mean it's worse. Just because I have, fewer people following me on Twitch doesn't necessarily mean that the streams are going to be horrible. I may, in fact, I have more often than not more people watching me do something on Twitch than I ever do doing something on YouTube. So, yeah, it's not about the audience size. What Mastodon has, it really is a depth. It's depth. So that's my feeling, with all this stuff. So keep in mind, your signal to noise ratio is lower, meaning or higher, I should say, in the sense that there's not a lot of content, not a lot of producers, not a lot of noise on Mastodon versus Twitter, where you got to fight an algorithm. So you're fighting for attention versus fighting for value. So the onus is on you to provide value on Mastodon. The onus is not necessarily on you to provide value on Twitter. Now, it's good if you provide value, whatever that value is. Value certainly is relative. But you've got a lot more noise to get through, to wade through. Bigger potential audience doesn't necessarily mean better. Not at all, especially as far as one-to-one engagement goes. And trust me, I've done this so often. I have dealt with this so often. It's not even funny. Family's doing well, big fan, thank you. Or well enough. They're sick, though. Would I recommend a Prusa Mini over Anycubic Fiber? I don't have any experience with the Anycubic, but I will tell you the Prusa Mini is a champ. Seriously. So I can't make any direct comparisons, unfortunately. If I had to tell someone to move from Twitter to Mastodon, would you tell them to convince them? What would you tell them to convince them? Well, I would tell them 3 things. 1, no algorithm. Now, that may not be important to you because you're not a creator, but think of all the things you've missed. I had a friend, I say friend and I blanked on his name, and I can see his face. I only know him by his handle, right? Ward, right? He said, hey, I haven't seen you forever. I'm like, what do you mean? I post every day on Twitter. So, Mastodon, no algorithm, no tracking, and no ads. It depends on the instance, of course. But yeah, that's the story. There. Those are 3 biggies right there. Those are 3 major wins for Mastodon over Twitter. There's no debate for that. Like the early days of Twitter when you could read the entire day's worth of follower updates in one sitting. Kind of, yeah. In fact, Mastodon, depending on the server, you've got like, I watched the federated timeline, and I also watched the local timeline, and I also subscribe to hashtag. Like the only hashtag I subscribe to right now is Star Wars, because otherwise, like, I don't know if I can keep up. There's a lot, that's for sure. Wait a minute. Is Alex Winter? Shut up. Alex Winter is on Mastodon. From Bill and Ted. You know Bill and Ted? Holy cow. I'm pretty sure it's him. He's verified in the certain. It was a self-verification. Shut up. Wow. That's impressive. That's very impressive. I had no idea. Wow. Huh. That's pretty incredible. Bill S. Preston S. See, I've never seen Bill and Ted, believe it or not. Yeah, he's there, Stone Monkey. I can't believe that. Remember the at MacApp Twitterific? I do. And make a tweet sound whenever someone tweeted. I probably turned that off. Yeah, the U.S. is definitely going to be cold this month. Big sports fan for sure. In fact, Gideon was tweeting the other day about Twitterific and remembering and feeling sad about what happened to Twitter. Found notifications on all the platforms you used are weird. Also use the mobile apps because somehow the notifications are links depending on how you set it your mobile device. It can disable platform-wide. Yeah, it's true, Groggy Nod. Generally, I mean, the best notifications for me are just opening the web page. Like, oh, this is what's going on. I have to turn off notifications, otherwise my phone would melt. I would have thought Bill and Ted would have been something you'd watch back in the day. No, believe it or not, Mystery Goat. Believe it or not. No. We're talking, Mad Cat, we're talking about Alex Winter being on Mastodon. There's the link. I'm just on Mastodon social. I'm the one of the bigger ones, which, you know, doesn't bother me. I'm like, you know, especially in the early days, but I've been debating setting up my own server for Locker Gnome. I'm serious about it, man. And crowdfunding the thing. It would take a lot of money to do. It would take a lot of money that I don't have to do, because there's no ad revenue. There's no direct sponsor revenue. It would take a human being to help, like specifically a human being, to manage it, to modify, to do all that stuff. Yeah, it would take revenue, and it would take people supporting it. And I don't know if there are enough people to support Locker Gnome running an instance. Oh, nice. There's also a 3dp.chat instance. You can see, the thing is, you can go anywhere and we can still follow each other. That's the great thing. That's the amazing thing about federated media. Good to see you, Spitting Moon. Thanks again for all your tweets, all your support. You're like an old man reminiscing about old school RO. Dude, I remember Crack Pyrex. I was there. I've been there. And that's the thing that just drives me nuts, is like every single time this happens, Twitter imploding. Every single time it's like, okay, got to rebuild my social graph. Well, now, at this point, I'm telling you, I feel we're going to reach a tipping point with Mastodon. I really genuinely do. And with that, we're, I'm not saying it's going to be without its own share of problems or growing pains, but I feel we're at a tipping point with knowing. In fact, I've been thinking about doing these like informative videos about social media and my thoughts on social media, and just pushing them onto YouTube. Just my thoughts, raw thoughts. I'm like, this is why it's broken. These are 3 things that you got to understand. This is this, that, this is this, that, and the other thing. And just uploading those videos. So, anyway, that's the beautiful thing. You can do it anywhere. Oh, hey, Matt Cat, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. See, I don't always have it up, but right now it's like the early days, so there's a lot of mastodoning about Mastodon. Just like, early days about Twitter were tweeting, or about Twitter, or early days of blogging were about blogging. What do I think of Silicon Valley nowadays? Everyone's get fired late. Well, that's big tech. I don't know, man. I guess I've been a part of it, so I've been trying to think, where I'm gonna go. In life in general. What am I going to do? Where do I want to be? Well, you never know, big fan. Of LOL? What? LOL? What'd I say? That was funny. Why is that out of focus? You son of a gun. Come on. Get in focus. There we go. We're about 7:35. As a reminder, I'll be back on Thursday. I shall return for more fun and frivolity. Thank you for hanging. Really appreciate it. Because without you, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. Thank you for following my talk, my discussions. OnlyFans. Oh, yes. No, definitely no crypto. The end of an era. Yeah. Well, Mark, MakerDeck has filled a gap, honestly. MakerDeck has filled that gap. And I'm very glad. I'm very proud of what we've done with MakerDeck. Very proud. I'm very happy that people have liked it as much as they have, honestly. That's one of the biggest risks you can take in trying something new, is that it just lands flat. And MakerDeck has done just the opposite. This coming weekend, actually, I think what Liz and I were discussing, take care, Spinning Moon. We were discussing about this weekend's thing, and I think we're going to do we did the partnership announcement, but Liz wants to do a celebration with the team, and I'm like, yeah, all right, yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna have a party, I guess, of sorts. Bring your own cake, bring your own cereal, but that'll be probably happening on Saturday. Yeah, Mystery Goat. I'm now that MakerDeck is going, It's going every day, 24/7. It basically has filled that gap for me that I didn't have before in terms of streaming, in terms of connecting with people. So I've been considering just doing Twitch on the son of a, and he gets an ad. I gotta wait until he comes back because I was specifically answering Mystery Goat. You can't answer someone if they're just like. Gotta wait till he comes back. Oh, groggy nod. All right, are you sure you want to do that? Because maybe a while.
Creative_bear3D just resubscribed for 8 months.
Thank you. Thank you so much for unfreezing me. I was wondering how long that was going to. Oh boy. Thank you, Creative Bear. All right, so is Mystery Goat back now? Is Mystery Goat back? Twitch is doing full TV-style commercial breaks now. There's a reason I'm going just on the weekends. Don't ever apologize, Mr. Goat. You have nothing to apologize for. So, of course, I'll be active on social media. You can find me on Mastodon because there's no algorithm. Or maybe, you feel like facing the algorithm on Twitter. That's a train wreck. And I don't post the same things in both places. Or I haven't. Not lately. The AI art I have. The AI art has been fun to cross-post. I posted some. The AI art, believe it or not, has worked really well on Tumblr. Like, I got one post got 9 shares or something, 3 shares and 9 likes. I'm like, really? It was the Porgs. Maybe I need to double down on the Porgs. Anyway, Mr. Goat, you were asking before we were interrupted, about pausing. I'm still going to be active. I'm still going to be doing, video here, there, or wherever. But I feel like, just doing Twitch on the weekends is fine. Yes, Saturday's still going to be Cereal Day. I still intend on doing a Saturday afternoon stuff with, on MakerDeck. There's a show on MakerDeck. And then potentially even start earlier on Saturdays and not go late as much, if only to catch a different demographic across the sea. So times are probably going to be shifting and we'll fall into a schedule rather than waiting to the end of the day. So it'll free up time for me to be able to process other things I need to do. No, I'm not going to Twitch Monday through Friday. No. And, I don't think that's a problem. It's, like I said, MakerDeck, you got to understand. It's no. MakerDeck now exists. We have, on average, 60 some odd, 70 some odd or more people watching. People pop in, they're there. It's like a 10 forward. That is going to, and for the right reasons, outshine anything else that I might enjoy doing in the same space, right? Which is great. That's the reason for it to exist. Me just chatting, I'm just hanging out. I got no agenda. I never had an agenda. I wasn't trying to turn this into a full-time gig. I'm having fun. But, Maker Deck exists, and I'll still exist just on Saturdays and Sundays with Twitch. So, honestly, with so many people on Twitch, it's hard to catch everyone every day. Exactly, Mr. Ego. So hopefully you'll remember me on the weekends. Hey, Dude Blight. It's just easier to remember, too. Like, when is Chris? I'm just on the weekends. That way you know. I will be experimenting with YouTube Live videos, though. I don't know which channel. Trying to crack that nut. Still, after all these years. It's just learning as I go. Still doing the shorts videos. Although I'm still figuring out what works and what doesn't. Hit or miss on TikTok for sure. And the other socials. But Mastodon is where I'm concentrating firepower right now, and the email newsletter for sure. Yes. So yeah, you should subscribe to the email newsletter. I'm not going away. I'm not disappearing. I'm not dead. At least not that I know of. All right, let's raid. I'll see everybody on Thursday for a special stream. We're going to be doing Life Day. We're going to be watching the holiday special together. Get your robe. I'm excited. Thursday's a big holiday for me. Life Day. Big deal. Big deal, people. The holiday special. I am looking forward to it. As bad as it is, I am looking forward to it. So I will see you for a special Thursday night Life Day celebration, okay? Is that good? All right. Otherwise, it's just the weekends. You'll get special streams sometimes, but I'm going to try to stick to that. So thank you for being there. Thank you for being on Maker Deck. Thank you for watching, tuning in to Maker Deck, having it going 24/7. That's still important. It's still there for you. Thank you for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. And at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. May the Force be with you always. Now we're going to Tusken raid Spitting Moon. Now I know, Chris, didn't we? Spitting Moon has been very supportive of this channel. Like, incredibly supportive. I want to return the love. Tusken, he's 3D printing, and I think he's raising money for St. Jude. So he's raising funds for St. Jude. Good causes. Here we go. Tusken raiding Spitting Moon in 3, 2, 1. All right, Spitting Moon. Boom. Boom.